Philly here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new air intake on my 2.5 liter Ford Fusion. So let's get right into it. This is the K&N 693533 TTK Typhoon Air Intake system. It's designed to dramatically reduce airflow restriction as it smooths and straightens airflow. This allows the engine to inhale a larger amount of air than the factory intake, and more air means more usable power and acceleration throughout the engine's RPM range. And it's actually pretty cool looking too, especially compared to stock. The intake tube is black powder coated and the filter and heat shield are actually chrome top. And also, according to their website, the air filter can be used for up to 100,000 miles before needing to be serviced. So let's talk about installation. It's supposed to take 90 minutes or less to get it installed. For me, it was about 30 minutes, super easy process. And what's really nice about it is you don't have to actually modify or cut any of the stock parts, which means that if you're on a lease like me, you can put the stock back in right when you have to give the car back, and it's like it never happened. Moving on to performance, you're guaranteed an increase in horsepower, improved throttle response, and even engine sound, which, oh yeah, baby, yeah. The estimated horsepower gain is 6.7, which isn't anything crazy, but it is an increase nonetheless. I've had the intake installed for about a week now, and after driving around, you could really only notice the power gain in first and second gear. After that, it's pretty much the same. I mean, it's kind of like one of those things where you're kind of thinking it's faster just because you put the intake in, but definitely first and second gear, you're gonna notice the difference. As far as sound goes, that's honestly the main reason why I wanted an intake in the first place, because this is a Ford Fusion. It's a great car, it's reliable, it does everything I need, but the sound is a little underwhelming. It is kind of a grandma car, so since I'm on a lease, I'm not going to do anything to the exhaust, so on and so forth. So I really thought the intake was the only solution, and I'm really happy with the results. The sound is a lot more beefier now, and it's definitely a noticeable upgrade. It is worth noting though that this isn't a constant sound. It's not a hum. It's nothing like that. It's literally just accelerating at a fast pace in a small amount of time. So basically, if you're going 0 to 40, you're gonna hear it. If you're going 60 to 80, you're gonna hear it. It's not necessarily gonna be as loud as a 0 to 40, but that's where you're gonna notice it. So I'm really happy with that. You know, you pull up to the light and grandma's next to you in the other lane and she's got a Fusion, you lock eyes, you know you're about to hit the pedal, and then the light changes, you go, your car sounds 10 times better, and you're just out of there with that 6.7 horsepower gain going on down, and grandma's like, damn, how do I do that? Let's talk about miles per gallon, something that's definitely up in the air. It's not a definitive, it's gonna go up. It's not a definitive, it's gonna go down. It depends on how you drive, where you drive, so on and so forth. So for me, I've only had it for a week. I can't give you a 100% definite answer that it is up or it's down. Now, I will try to update in the description at a later date with my results, and I'll just kind of fill you in. A lot of the reviews that I read and watched, it seems if you're a commuter, it's gonna decrease. That's just how it is. And if you are just driving around town, sometimes on the highway and stuff, it's not that bad. I actually saw some people that had a little bit of increase, but for the most part, it kind of just stays, which is good. The Typhoon intake is sold for $273 on K&N's website right now, which I honestly think is a pretty good price tag, because if you think about it, you're getting horsepower gain, you're getting a better engine sound, and it's not costing you a lot. You're installing it yourself, so you're really saving a good amount of money. So for me, I would definitely recommend it to people. I'll leave a link to it down below in the description for you to check out. And of course, they don't just make intakes for the Ford Fusion. They do it for a lot of different cars. So go check their website, see if they do anything for your car. I highly recommend upgrading your intake. It's a nice experience. I know some people in the comments are gonna give me crap about driving a Ford Fusion, so you don't have to leave your comment like, of course, this guy's a freaking Ford guy. Look at him, he's fat. And doesn't he know Fusions are just for grandmas? It's funny because it's kind of true. Every time I drive past someone that's in a Fusion, they're a lot closer to the casket than I am. So it doesn't make me feel bad. I love this car. It's a great car. I got tinted windows, black rims, and now with the intake, it is a good combination. But of course, it is a lease. So go ahead, leave comments down below if you think it's stupid I drive this. It's all good, homie. Also, huge shout out to K&N for sponsoring this video. It really means a lot. I'm really happy they were able to hook me up with the intake. Now, as always with all of my reviews, if it's sponsored, it does not mean that I am just saying this because I got stuff for free. That's not how it works. I'm always 100% honest in my reviews, and I truly enjoy this intake, and I recommend it to people. One quick question before I go. Would you guys be interested in seeing an air intake installed on my brother's 2015 Ford Mustang? Because yeah, guess what? K&N makes it for that too. So If there's enough interest, maybe they'll hook me up and we'll do another video. But for now, that's gonna do it, guys. Thanks so much for watching this video. Again, a link to everything you need is down below in the description, and that's gonna do it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Catch me outside, how about that?